Hi, everyone.
Yeah, G. Hey, for some reason mine's still not connecting. Hold on one second.
Did you forget to put yours in there?
No, I mean I marked it. Just gonna see if
Hold on,
maybe I'm
let's
on the
see.
wrong thing. Don't worry, y'all. We gonna get it. Should be right there.
Are you sure you're in the right account?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, I'm in my Coach Mike's.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check this one. 5 minutes past scheduled time. That should be fine. Shouldn't be impacting. Oh wait, maybe if I move it up. Hold on. Let's do it now. Bam.
Let's see.
Amazon, why don't you want me to stream? What's going on?
Oh, David's live right now too.
Yeah, David.
Who else? Daily deals.
Button.
Hi, everyone. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties, so we're getting through it.
It says I'm live on our end on StreamYard, but in my app, it's not like
connecting.
It's not going live. I'm gonna just exit out. We're gonna exit out real quick.
I'm also gonna hold on. I'm gonna edit the which ones are selected because I want to make sure. Amazon mic. I'm gonna remove yours and then re-edit. Hold on.
Boom.
Okay.
We're gonna hop out, hop in.
That's not good. You could stay here. It's okay.
It's been an interesting 24 hours.
Why?
Did I tell you that we had a fire last night? Like it was crazy.
Like a bad one?
Like we hit dude, the alarms are going off, carbon monoxide. We had to get out of the house. Like it was a whole.
Where was the fire?
Whole production. It was in the kitchen.
But what went on fire?
The stovetop. Now I'm good.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I just had to re-add you and take you out. So wait, hold on. So you had a fire in your house last night? Like, was it like flames and roaring?
Flames, bro. Like if I would have waited one more minute, like our house would have been completely on fire. Like it would have been intense.
So what do you mean waited one more minute? What did you do?
I put out the fire. Like, you know, I got water and stuff. I just got water. So here's the thing. It looked like it was a piece of plastic. I don't even know what originally started the fire. I just know that I ended up not going to the gym last night and I work out from home because I had another meeting and I ended up missing the meeting and all this other crazy stuff. And honestly, I'm super grateful. Like, I just want to start and lead with that. Like, I'm just glad everyone's cool because like if we would have waited 2 more minutes, like if I wouldn't have found the fire in 2 more minutes, like the entire kitchen would have been engulfed in flames. Like it would have been like really, really bad. So I was finishing up a workout. Mm-hmm. I went to go to the bathroom and I like smelled, I was like, some smells. And then you could see kind of like cause the lights were off, you could see like fire dancing and shadow. You know how like if you're around a corner, you could see like fire shadows. And I saw them like, that's weird. And I went around and it wasn't like too bad. It was like bigger than my head for sure. But like, I was like, all right, I'll get something. This. I'm assuming Ashley. I don't know. It was either Ashley or Lena. One of the two.
Well, does Lena know how to turn the stove on?
For sure.
Oh shoot! Is your stove electric or gas?
No, it's gas.
Oh, so you turned the stove off, I'm assuming, and then.
Yeah, exactly. I turned the stove off, and then because there was like plastic or something on it, I went to go throw water on it, which you normally do, but it actually made it bigger initially. Like it got like huge, like really, really big. I was like,
actually, shit. That's the first thing you're actually not supposed to do.
I know. So this is after I did it. And it's like, because depending on what kind of fire it could be, like a kitchen fire with oils and greases and stuff, that just spreads it. But it wasn't like regular oil and grease. It was the plastic that melted so much to a point, I think, that once it hit water and the exchange and the reaction just like But then it immediately started to die down. We had a fire extinguisher too if I really needed it, but I didn't even use that. I just grabbed like a wet towel.
The first thing you went for was the fire extinguisher.
I mean, like, because I was like, I don't want to make a whole big mess, honestly. Like in my mind, I'm still like trying to be like, everything's gonna be okay. The alarm's not gonna go off because the alarm wasn't going off yet. But there was so like because the lights were out and stuff. But then once I turned the lights on and I saw how smoky it was, and like I was like, oh shit. So I tried to open up all the windows and doors. The alarm, of course, goes off. Everything's going off. We can't get the alarm to go off. So now we got to get out of the house. It's smelling. There's carbon monoxide going off. Like, thankfully, or not thankfully, I don't even know how to word it. It was pretty stressful. Like it was going off for hours. We had to get out of the house. The girls had to get out of the house. Then we had to come back once the alarm was off, clean everything out, get it checked for carbon monoxide. Like it was a whole production.
Did the fire department come?
Thankfully, well, we didn't. So here's the other crazy piece is like we called thankfully my brother-in-law is a firefighter. So we hit him up and he didn't even come over. He's like, hey, like if you really want to get the monoxide levels checked, but they didn't even come right away. Cause I had the fire out and then the emergency thing was going off. I was like, no, shouldn't be that bad. The alarm will go off. Everything will clear out. But once we hit up my brother-in-law, he's like, yeah, you should definitely check to make sure for carbon monoxide because that's something that can be serious. So I was like, all right, we used our sensors. We used all our stuff, cleared out the house. Girls got out of the house. It was just like, it was crazy. We didn't go to bed till late. My phone died. No, it's all good. Like, honestly, like I'm super grateful, man, because like, I think of it as on the complete other side of the spectrum. Imagine if I did go to the gym and I wasn't home, Ashley and the girls would have been stuck in the bedroom. The fire would have been so big that they wouldn't have been able to get out through the door. They would have had to break through the window. It would have been like really, really scary.
Well, whose bedroom were they in? Lena's?
Yeah, in Lena's room. So like that, because the fire, where it was, like it would have gotten really big to the point where they would have cut them off. Like, you know, that little hallway, like where the bathrooms and they would have been cut off and they would have had to go through the window or something, which we're on the first floor anyway. But
Tessa was with her too?
Yeah, so of course Tessa and Lena are freaking out because it's super loud. The alarm's going off. It's like meh, 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 like.
Oh my god.
So well, anyway, Lena, you know, just like.
Here's the thing. So, we're just happy you guys are safe. Boom. You're good. That's the key point. We always start off our lives with some kind of
crazy stories,
interesting stories lately. Yesterday, I had no heat. You're having a fire, and it just seems like. Wee woo every single episode that we have. Oh, we can't catch a break, guys. We can't catch a break.
And this is what I want to share. My perspective on this is, again, we can make choices right now. And this is maybe some of my emotional intelligence cult conference training kicking in. But like, again, we make a choice every day. I could be like super bummed and you know, I could have been like, gee, I can't do this and shut down and all this other stuff. Or we could show up like we're both doing right now, handling our business, trying to put as much of a spin or perspective on it, one of gratitude and empathy and just being able to be like, dude, it could have been a lot worse. That's what we have insurance for. So any of the damage, because there's like a little bit of fire damage, like nothing crazy, but like everything's working. It's just, we're going to want to probably replace the microwave, the cabinets. We're going to paint over some of the stuff on the stovetop. It's like, that's what we got insurance for. So all in all, it's all good.
We're good. Mike did not burn down the house. That is always a plus.
Mission accomplished as far as not burning the house down.
Well, you know, now did they actually say like how she thinks like the thing was left on?
Wait, say that again?
Did you ask Ash like if she thought how it was left on?
Yeah, I asked her, I was like, hey, what do you think? And she's like, honestly, I don't know. Like, she's like, maybe I just forgot it on. But here's the crazy thing, not crazy, but this is why we said maybe it was Lena, because when we went outside, Lena's like, I'm sorry, that was my fault. I shouldn't have climbed on the cabinets. And like, I don't think it was her. Like, I don't think she turned the stove on, but what she might have done is climbed on the cabinets and knocked something over that fell on the stovetop, and that might have caught fire. You know, like something like that. But because like when we went to like there's plastic we saw on fire, but we couldn't isolate what the cause of the fire was. Like meaning like what dropped on the stovetop, what did it burn? We couldn't figure it out.
Okay, well, all in all, Alexa, play music. Everyone's okay. That's all that matters. We're here. We're alive. And that's it. That's exactly it. All in all, if the house would have ended up burning down, worst comes to worst, you get a new house. That's it.
Bro, and that's why I was like, you know, we have insurance, we have these things. That's why I had highlighted right now the car starter jumper cable set.
How are you?
Yeah, Lori. And the reason I had that highlighted in the stream is because like this is one of those things, like having a fire extinguisher. It's like something you don't think about until you need it and you don't have it. And then you get even more stressed and pissed. Like, so having a card jumper, or like having cables, having a battery pack, having these like flashlights, basic utility things like that are clutch. Highly recommend it, y'all. Highly recommend. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe we should have my brother-in-law or like a firefighter come on for one of our podcast episodes and be like, hey, here's some things that you can get on Amazon that you should have in your house just in case of an emergency.
I've had the on-air light for a minute now, to be honest with you. Probably at least 3 weeks now. Maybe you haven't hung out with us in a while, Lori. We missed you.
Lori, you just noticing it? Oh, geez.
Yeah, no, it's been here though for a couple weeks now. Yeah, my friend bought it for me as a Christmas gift, and I just took it out of the box like a few weeks ago and put it.
Yes.
Mike, can you hold it down for 2 seconds? I think the oil company is calling me. Give me 1
second. Got this. We're gonna hold it down, y'all. Right, everybody, we got this. And then I'm just opening up G's chat right now, so I'll see you guys. Yeah, Lori. All right, now I see your chat. So yeah, kind of digging into, again, guys, I always like to go through this with our morning coffee, go through like a checklist, go through some things that spring's going to be here. It's coming around the corner. So we're going over some fitness options, some things that, you can do. I have some self-care things. Like I have the Talco massage gun highlighter right now. It's got a special deal this week. So it's not only got, I think it's 33% off, but it also has an additional $10 off in-link coupon in it. When you click on that, I got some of our new workout stuff, some new lighting stuff, especially for the springtime, getting outside, all that goodness. And even on G's end, let's see what we got over here. Also, you guys might notice me rocking side to side and kind of hearing my breathing go up. I'm doing my my bike right now, my under desk bike, getting my cardio in, y'all. Doing 75 hard. Part of my 100-day, again, I got these big juicy goals. And one of them is my body recomposition, getting my body fat under 17%. So getting my workouts in twice a day, doing workouts, one indoor, one outdoor, all types of great stuff. And also, again, I'm going to share this every time I go live. I want to share this with you guys. Is I'm impacting 25,000 lives over the next, now it's about 90-ish days. And I don't care about the money, y'all. So whether it's going, and just hanging out with us here, doing our live workouts, any questions that you have, I want to provide free resources. So you can go to lifestyleoffitness.com, get our free body type quiz after we finish up our streams here. And then you can come back when we do our live workouts, we do our fitness checklist products, ask questions. And really, I want to provide free resources. Obviously, if you want customized coaching and programming, we have options for that. But I don't want money to be the reason that it holds you back. So if you can't afford any of our programs, we have scholarships you could reach out for. Again, you know the deal. And then where I tie it back in over here is then like, I'm probably gonna do a workout tomorrow because I don't think you can stream during the day. So I think I might do a workout stream tomorrow. So you guys can take the body type quiz, come back, go into the chat, work out with me and ask questions saying, hey, Mike, my body type was endomorph. These are the nutritional and workout recommendations. What are some equipment? So maybe I could even do a specialized theme like, hey, this is a body types themed workout checklist, or I don't know. So what's up, G? How you doing?
Good. Slowly dying.
Don't you do that.
It was a cleaning service company, and they were calling to see like what my schedule is like to come do it. And I told them like, hey, I called you guys yesterday at 2 p.m. and someone was supposed to call me back. They never did. Oh, I was sick as a dog. That doesn't really sound like how like you have no one else in the office who could get back to people. But anyway,
maybe they're short staffed, G. They're struggling right now. COVID's hurting people.
I don't know. One lady answered the phone, said that like, oh, you're our sales rep. Okay. Well, your sales rep is sick, so obviously you should have said that instead of just wasting my time me waiting around. But
I hear you on that.
So anyway, long story short, they're like, oh, let me call the woman to see where the truck is. So I called the woman to see if she could come to my house today, for me to call you, for you to call back the woman to find out where this truck is. I'm like, Jesus. All right.
What's the dealio?
I'm like, can you just like call and let me know, like, if you can come today, if possible.
Yes.
Oh, please. My God, he's calling me right back again. Hold on, Mike. You're going to have to do this.
Like, yes, I can. Don't worry. We're going to hold it down, y'all. We're going to hold it down. Again, I also got some new lighting. So this is one I didn't even unpack the other day. So we're going to unpack this together. And I also shooting some more shoppable videos. So if you guys want to check the storefront, we'll be able to, you'll be seeing some new fun products. So this is one that I talked about yesterday, the LED lights, wave activated. So this is cool because it has a little sensor on the bar. So you could just wave your hand in front of it. Excuse me. So like, let's say you're in the bathroom, right? And you just washed your hands and you don't want to turn the lights off. Even if you dried your hands, maybe they're still a little wet. Boom, you just wave in front of this. It's good to go, on or off. So I'm realizing I should probably use my knife to open this bad boy up, but it's a little too far away. So we're going to go old school, y'all. We're going to probably use my keys that I have right here. I might even just use grip strength and some teeth to get through this bad boy. But again, opening up some new things here. I'm excited about some of the new products that we got sent out, especially since spring is here. And maybe start to prep and get some new lighting. Like we got the outdoor lights that I talked about yesterday on the stream that I'm going to go over again today. We got some really cool new things that I'm just excited to share with you guys to unbox if I can actually get this box to open, which I respect and appreciate that they do some good taping and boxing. So it doesn't come undone while it gets packed, but it's like, man, sometimes I wish there could be that like hybrid of like, hey, let's package it just right where it doesn't open, but it's also kind of easy to open at the same time, which is kind of oxymoronic, I imagine. All right, so let's check out one of the lights. It comes in a pack of 2. And, I wasn't expecting it to be this flat. That's cool. I was expecting it to be a little bit more rounded. I don't know why from how I saw it in the layout of it, but this is actually really sweet. So you could, again, it's nice and flat. I could press it up, whether it's on the wall here behind me, mounted on even our mirror or wherever you want to put it, wherever you think is going to make the most sense for you. You have the ability to obviously plug in. Has that little like cable insert right here. We're going to plug it in into one another. Has it on both sides. So depending on how you want to set it up. Now let's unpack the other one as well and see what we got going down in here, y'all. Ooh, and here you can see this is the motion sensor part. So you can see right here, that's that motion sensor piece. So you just kind of wave your hand in front of it. It'll turn it on and off, which I think is just a really cool piece of technology. Gotta love smart tech, y'all. And I don't even know if that falls in the smart tech category, but I just think it's smart in general, and I think it's really cool. So now let's unbox the last little piece that's coming in here. That's going to be all the like different mounting, wires, cables, all that fun stuff. Let's see what we got. Boom. Boom. We got our manual here, or at least a little bit of instructions. So it comes with the actual power source. We're going to plug into one of the lights. Then you're going to connect them with our wire right here, or you have an extended option as well, depending on how you want to position them. You can either have them close together or a little bit further apart. Let's say for a his and hers sink or that kind of a setup, maybe you want to have them a little bit further apart. And then it comes with nice little installation packet. And I'm just going to pull it. I always like to see how many steps is it? Like that's how I measure like not only time, but like how many steps is this going to take for me to get this set up? So it looks like there's 5 steps total, which is like pretty good. I got to be honest. So we're going to literally just step 1. We're going to figure out the location. That's a neutral set. Make sure the sensor side is on the cabinet first. That's a helpful one. So literally this seems super simple. I feel like this is less than like a 10-minute kind of a setup, but I'll also make an updated video to be able to keep you guys posted on that. But again, we got these nice dual lights. You can hang them up side by side. You got the sensor right here. That's going to be turning it on and off. This is the one that you're going to want to install first, set up first, and then connect the other one to it. And with that being said, let's see what else we got here, y'all. Man, I just cleaned out. I like literally just cleaned the garage, and I'm already feeling myself like starting to let it spill and overpile and get like stuff all over my desk. So this is where we got to lock it down, get disciplined, get productive, and be able to like reorganize things, y'all. Let me know if you guys are like me too, where even once you clean, it's like, it's a slippery slope where things can start to kind of accumulate. Got to stay on that quick. Otherwise, like I could clean it, a week goes by and then it's already messy again. And I just kind of give up on like keeping it clean. Cause I'm like, listen, it's already been only a week and it's this messy, but so we got to like tweak some of those kind of habits and choices. But oh snap, G's back. What's up, girl?
Sorry again. I'm like, sorry again.
Don't be sorry. You handle your business.
Geez. Oh, geez. Oh,
Oh,
geez.
geez. Oh, geez.
They want $400 to clean my tank.
Is that a separate company?
Yeah, it's a separate company. The one that I had the insurance with doesn't do it. They don't do tank cleanings. They only do
like just maintenance, I guess, or something.
Maintenance and oil tank removal and new installations. So fun. And then yeah, so getting quotes from a few people.
Seeing what's up. I like it.
You know, that all good spiels.
All the goodness. So with that being said, G, I'm gonna tag you in, homie, because it looks like you got some people excited to watch on your end and see you break down what you got products wise. Let's go through a checklist, especially since spring is here. Figured we'll break it down and put a little spring angle on it, like maybe that chair. I was thinking about that chair that you have too. Like that's great for like camping, barbecuing, or gaming, like inside and stuff. But I immediately think like, okay, cool, starting to go to like some football games or some baseball games or some outdoor stuff.
I'll go Let's see the hammock chair. Where's the video for you? Where'd you go, big boy?
Where are you?
There we are. StreamYard, don't
do it.
Play the audio right away. Oh my god, they really need to fix that. I don't understand what the benefit to this is. But anywho, guys, here we have the hammock chair. Look how easy it is to set up. I literally took it out of the carrying case. I took it right out of the box, popped it open, put the chair down, and you're good to go. That's it. That's literally the hammock chair. This holds up to 350 pounds. Comes with the carrying case. Comes with everything you need. It is a little bit on the heavier side. I will tell people that because I don't want them to think like, oh, it's so lightweight. No, it is a little bit on the heavier side. But again, it comes with a carrying strap to put over your shoulder. So that's totally fine. Great for the beach, outdoors. Hi, Donna. How are you?
Donna.
I like it. I actually have this chair like right here in my office, but I think I'm going to put it like on my deck for once it gets warmer because me and Josh are going to make like a little nook area because we have a deck right outside our bedroom. So we're thinking about doing that right out there to hang out at night. I would even like to like screen and close it a little bit so that no buggies. But we'll see how that goes. What else is there for this chair? Guys, also think about, like Mike said, sporting events. You go to your kids' soccer games, even by the pool. It is water resistant. It is super comfortable, great to lounge in. I highly recommend it for stuff like that. We also have too, I don't know if you spoke about any of your lights before, but we have the
talked about some of them, not all of them. We got more to go.
As you can see right here, this one little strip of LED lights over my shoulder. Those are the Michael Milland LED strip lights, guys. And they're 82 feet for $25.99. Hold on, I gotta raise my chair a little bit. And I think they're even on sale. Let's check this bad boy out. We ain't got chance. Yes, we got $5 coupon, guys. We keep telling you all the time. If there's something you see, take a moment, look through our carousels completely. If there's something, good morning, Donna. If there's something you see that you're completely like in love with, but you're like, all right, I don't have the budget right now, take a moment and just click it and look. You never know if there is a coupon in it. And you're like, oh, you know what, $25 is a little out of my price range, but I had a budget of $20. Now I can get this. So guys, they don't always advertise the in-link coupons down below. So please click something, check it out in case you might be interested for later on. So these are $20 with the $5 off coupon, 82 feet. We got 66 foot also by them. They're an Amazon choice and bestseller. These are really, really great. And they're controlled from your phone. They have mic mode, music mode, get the party started. And kids love these. So like if you have a teenager or even a young kid, when I say young kid, like my daughter's 20 months now, I think she's either 19 or 20 months. I have to do the math. But either way, she loves these. I have them in her room too. So they're just a little great way to spruce up a room.
Boom. I like it.
What else do we have here? That's cool. Do I have any other lights? I feel like I did, but I can't remember.
Give me the good new lights.
The good new lights. What we do have that is for a bedroom as well. We have the throw pillow covers. Speaking of bedroom, because I had these in
highlight that.
Yeah, you got them too?
No, I just have different pillows.
Oh, okay.
I have the pillows themselves.
Oh, okay. Well, I have you would think they would send both of them to both of us so that we could have inserts. But
nah, son. One or the other.
I have these in my daughter's room. So I have gray and pink in her room because that's the whole theme of her room. The blue, my whole house is gray, blue, whites type situation. So I got the dark blue for downstairs. Super soft. They're like a velvety feeling that is so. Hi, gorgeous. What's up? Hi. How are you?
Yeah, Ariel.
Hi,
Or is
Ariel.
it Ariel? Ariel? What's the pronunciation?
Ariel. One
I feel like
is
it's tomato,
Ariel,
tomato.
and two is Ariel.
Ariel.
One or two.
Like
so we
Little
don't
Mermaid?
Name properly.
Little Mermaid style, or like are you kidding me? Ariel.
But yeah.
Ariel. Okay. So yeah, like
Ariel. Okay. We're both here sitting here like stumps on a log, like, how do we pronounce this? We are the worst. So we always like to make sure.
Yeah, everyone's got preferences.
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Click that follow button if you can. Thank you so much, Ariel, Donna, Lori, for being here this morning with us. We're going through some of our Amazon favorites. Mike, are you pedaling right now? Because I'm pedaling.
I got the 20 minutes down. I just wanted to get like a 20-minute pedal session. So now I'm good.
Good. Oh, also, guys, tonight we have Anna live, the professional goddess. I will be moderating her live. So check her out tonight.
Nice.
So
we have the podcast tonight.
And then afterwards, yes, I had the podcast afterwards tonight. You can see the information right here in the corner. It's every Wednesday at 10 p.m.
We got a special guest.
Yes. Tell us about him.
Will do. And then, G, I see you in the chat. G says, hey, by the way.
Hi. Thank you, Ariel, for the follow. Thank you.
Yeah, Ariel. All right. So I'm excited about Caleb coming on. Caleb is I believe he's got 45 or 50 amateur fights. He's got 4 different titles. He's now a professional. He just fought in a Olympic qualifying event. Unfortunately, he lost a really tough decision. We're sponsoring him as a fighter. So this is the first time he's going to have a structured strength and conditioning and nutrition program. So we're going to talk about that tonight. I think we'll talk about also, he's got family. I want to talk about a lot of different topics with him. So we're going to dig into his fighter fitness life, even just how that influences and impacts his family. I feel like there's dynamics there. G, you could probably speak to this just from when I was going through my fight career and the support we have, but also some of the concerns family members will have. Like, hey, dude, is this the best way to spend your time right now? Like, you could be maybe going to school or doing X, Y, or Z, or the risks, but there's a lot to unpack there. So I'm really excited. Caleb's going to be joining us. And again, he's one of the most elite fighters in the US. Let me actually pull up a little bit more. We'll also plug his Instagram where we go live later tonight as well. But I'm actually going to pull him up so I can make sure I'm doing him justice as far as all the deets and his bio, because at a certain point, so I lied. It's 44 amateur fights. He's 40-4 as an amateur, 6-2 as a professional. He's WBC, WKA, and IKF champion.
Ooh,
and just a dope guy. Absolutely awesome. Super humble.
You gotta send me his Instagram. I think you did a while ago, but if you can send it to me again, so I do a little research for tonight, guys.
I'll resend it. I'll send it in the chitty chats right now, actually. Here, ready? I'm going to send it to you. Bam! Just sent it to you on StreamYard in the chitty chat. And y'all, again, just go to his Instagram, check him out. I'll drop it in the chat here for both of us. Boom. Go check him out.
This is not the one who broke his forehead, right?
Oh, we got to get Justin on too, actually. We got to get him on. The one that he's already back to sparring and jiu-jitsu. He competed this past weekend. He won a medal in jiu-jitsu a week ago after fracturing his forehead, which we shouldn't talk about this too much because I got our podcast taken down when I was talking with him about it last time I was streaming.
Really?
Yeah, we went too graphic into the actual I guess situation. So we could talk about it somewhat, but you can't talk too much in graphic detail about it, I think.
Really? That's so weird. I feel like you're not doing anything wrong by talking about, I guess you're promoting violence at that point.
Yeah, I think it was because it was from sparring and they're like, hey, that's, the integration there. And I'm always weary of how to word things on Amazon. You know what I mean? But also I got the owner of Rogue Combat Club, the gym that this happened at. He's down to come on the podcast. Now, Johnny, I love Johnny. Johnny's got a podcast called I Hate Johnny Buck. That's the name of his show, because he has sometimes controversial perspectives. But the thing I love about Johnny is that he likes to base his perspectives and data and at least support it with somewhat of a statistical viewpoint. And he's said he's going to censor himself, so he's not going to like curse and stuff. So we have to worry about that. But he's down to come on as well. So I'll have him on a guest in a bit as well. And then let's see. Gina says, "Wow, that's interesting." Yeah, he's a great guy, Caleb, and for Johnny. And then Cookbook Divas, what you got? We get nervous during our cocktail hour live stream because Amazon is so careful about out. Oh yeah,
I remember reading in the guidelines about alcohol that if it's related to a product, you're allowed to talk about alcohol or demonstrate, but you can't be like promoting it like let's get wasted or anything like that. You can't do that. So or on those type of terms, if I'm not mistaken. So there's like very specific guidelines you always have to follow. And even adult products, you're not allowed to do that on Amazon either. Even though Amazon sells them, they don't allow that yet on Amazon Live. We can't be sipping from a bottle. Okay, well, I would assume that you're probably
like from a cup.
What about a cup? Like a cup's allowed. I assume you wouldn't be
non-see-through cup.
chugging a bottle on Amazon Live, but we just sip clear drinks, tonic from a glass. Nothing with the logo. Oh yeah, that's pretty much the guidelines there. You know, or if you just use don't use a clear cup, and then you have that on there as well. You could drink from, but you know. What else today that I wanted to touch base? I don't think I have anything new, but I have no new news. But we did have before the floating shelves that I wanted to talk about because I had them highlighted earlier. Let's see. Riding my bike. Ride it.
Ooh, and I got new shades I'm gonna try on during the stream today too, G.
Oh, I'm like shades. I'm thinking like window shades.
No.
Here we go. You know what I'm about to start doing is like mute all the videos beforehand so that no audio is on them. So guys, these are corner shelves. These are great for living room, bedroom, bathroom. The kicker is that they are waterproof. So the great thing is you can use them in a bathroom. So a lot of shelves aren't always waterproof. So be aware of that when you're buying shelves, especially if you want to put them somewhere with high moisture, because they can get all like moldy and stuff. I'm clicking on your utility cart. That might be nice for collecting all the stuff I need for my live streams to be right. Ooh. That's exactly what I have. And I'll show you after. That's exactly what I do for my live streams. If you can see it right, come here, utility cart.
Right now.
So this is where I keep all my products ready on hand next to me. So they're all like, it's 3 tiers and it's super simple to put together. It took me all of like 15 minutes to put together. I love this thing. And it used to come in different colors. Let's see. Do they still have the different colors for everyone now?
Ooh.
Yes, they only have it in black and blue right now. I have the white one. I guess they sold out of the white one. But I love this thing. I've seen people use it as a wine rack, a liquor rack. I've seen it for storage. I've seen it used as a, arts and craft cart. I've seen it used as a spice rack. There's a million. There's a million one things you could use this utility cart for. But a lot of people use it as like a DIY station. Also, as a nursery station on the go. So think about it
for the parents.
You can use diapers, wipes, extra set of clothes, burp cloth, whatever you need. You can have like your baby to go station right there, ready to go. Are you hitting the mic, Mike?
I might have been.
Oh, okay, because I keep hearing like weird noise.
I was moving the the table, and I think it was like bumping into the mic.
Yeah, I heard like zzz. It was weird for a second. But anyway, see, I get very easily distracted.
Distractions.
But yeah, anyway, long story short, I love this utility cart. I actually want like at least 1 or 2 more to keep one for like if I have guests in the backyard, I want to put like plates and stuff and wheel them out to the backyard and have like little eat like forks, knives on there. Plastic forks and stuff. So
cuppies
outside, everything's ready to go.
Some condiments when you gotta like have people.
Exactly. So like, and that's something you could wheel from inside the house. Like stack it up. You're having hot dogs. You need all your condiments. Like Mike said, put the ketchup, the mustard, everything on the cart. Wheel it outside. You don't gotta carry. You ever like walk outside, you're barbecuing, you got like 40 things in your arms, You just
Dude, and then you drop something.
Yeah, and it gets everywhere. So like that just there's a million one ways to use this card, guys. Let's just put it that way. With that being said, Mike, I want to tag you back in.
Thanks. I'm gonna stop trying to knocking my mic around.
Stop knocking into the mic because that's making the most obnoxious sounds.
I realized I'm like hitting it. I'm like just very excited. So, anyways, you're gonna see two things or a few things I had highlighted while Gina was talking that you saw me put on. I wanted to talk to. I have the Soho or the Sojos shades, which I love the shades that we get, whether it's the Sixus brand, the Sohos, just the price points they have and the quality for the price points. To me, like I pick these all day long. For all of the ones that I've seen have been under $20, and right now they've been about $15 to $16, and then there's a 24% off on the retro oversized shades, not the ones I have on right now, but the other ones I had highlighted before. And I would pick these and have like one pair for every day of the week. Like I have a pair by my desk to show you guys. I have one in my car, one in Ashley's car, one by the back door, one by the front door. So like, and then if let's say I drop them, they bend them, something happens, they get scratched. And I've dropped these like multiple times. Like, look, oh no.
Mike, stop throwing your glasses on the floor.
But look at that. Look at that. They're still beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm going to take those off just so you guys can kind of see. And then I put on my workout gloves, which I've highlighted right now. They have 27 or 20% off. So for $16 right now, they're a great deal. Now, here's the thing I want to give you guys to help kind of understand, hey, should I or should I not be wearing gloves? Are they a good fit for me? So you're going to see one of the things they have here is they have a very specific material to help with your grip. So especially if you're like me and you get sweaty and you're losing the grip on the bar or whatever, a good option can be to get chalk. The downside to chalk is you have to keep using it. It can make a mess, not always the friendliest. The benefit to using chalk versus the gloves is it's going to still allow your hands to callus, and you're overall going to improve your grip strength by doing that. The downside to gloves is you're not going to necessarily enhance your grip strength in the same manner. However, there is a pending and a caveat to that. If that's not what's important to you, like let's say you don't need to have crazy grip strength. Let's say you don't care about being maximally strong for your body and you just want to get into the gym, get a good workout, try and improve your gains, but not necessarily do it in a way where your hands are going to get messed up and getting calluses and all stuff like that. Like, let's say, you know, you want to have soft hands without calluses or whatever's going on. Gloves can be a great fit. These are also breathable on the back end. So as you sweat, like I do, they don't have to. Now, you still want to wash these. These are going to be machine washable. So you're definitely going to want to take care of that, clean them, sanitize them. Because, dude, think about this way. Even if you clean everything else and you wash, if you never, I've seen people never wash their gloves, they get disgusting. And you've talked about this even from like when we had our masks and getting staph in your nose, like not cleaning your workout equipment is a great way to get staph.
Yeah, no. You definitely need to like, even like waist trainers, people don't like clean too often and they're hard to clean. So I get that. But even just taking Lysol and dousing your waist trainer after you work out with a little bit of Lysol, kills the bacteria at least. You may not get the sweat odor out, so that's the only problem with that. But you know, you definitely want to make sure you're cleaning it and disinfecting it somehow. So, you know, once in a while, definitely, you know, throw it in the wash if you can. Read the instructions on everything, but it is worth it to clean everything.
For sure. And speaking of the waist trainer, I just highlighted that now since you mentioned it. Since we were talking about it, I figure I'll tag that one in. Now, here's the other thing. The one thing I'll tag in for the waist trainer and the sauna suit is actually, I wore my sauna suit the other day because it was a little chilly outside. And I had to, for 75 hard, one of my workouts had to be outside. I didn't want to go for a walk. I was like, you know what? Let me get in my strength workout outside that I had set up. So it was kind of, the sun was starting to go down. It was getting a little chilly. So I threw the sauna suit on because it was light. It wasn't restrictive. And it helped keep me warm. So that's like one of the other things I figured I'd share with you guys. Cause I always talk about like the sauna suit isn't for like weight loss, you know, like dude, the second you drink water, you're going to gain back anything that you lost, but there is some functional application. Same thing for the waist trainer. You can wear it if you want to increase your core temperature. If you do want to get a little bit more sweat going on, the downside you have to be mindful of is when you are sweating, you got to replenish the fluid. Cause if you don't, it's going to negatively impact your brain function and eventually your physical performance in the gym and outside of the gym. Then the other side that I've seen with waist trainers is like, oh, well, it's going to help with, you know, I don't know, like, supporting your organs or shaping your midsection. Like I haven't seen enough research to truly speak to that. In my opinion, I would use it as a cue. Like, listen, if you find it helpful for like, oh, it causes me to like activate my abs, and it reminds me to keep my posture, like, cool, exactly, like you were saying, G. I think there's a time and a place for it. Like, it can be valuable, but it's also not a magic cure-all. Like, hey, I'm going to wear this and I'm going to get a six-pack, or you're going to wear your sauna suit and you're just going to lose weight easier and faster. It's literally just sweating things out, and you got to put it back in. So that's my little rant there, y'all. With that being said, G, I'm going to take it back to you, homie. Let's see what we got.
So I have the airtight storage containers highlighted, which are a personal favorite of mine. Only because like they make your food last twice as long in the kitchen. Also a great way to just store things. Hold on, where are they? There they
Easily accessible. That's the other thing too. You can have all the snacks in the world, but if it's hard to get to and you forget about it and it's not, easy access and portioned out, it's going to be a pain.
Yeah. Plus these guys come with the chalk markers, the labels, and the measuring cups with them, which make it super convenient for you, especially if you're like portioning things out. They're tall and stackable, so you can put spaghetti without it being all broken up. Think about it: oats, pasta, rice, formula, flour, sugar, all that good stuff can fit in here. It's only meant for dry goods, so just keep that in mind. So I really, really love the fact that these will keep your food lasting twice as long. Also, you never get like that staleness from keeping them in there. Like, when you have stuff like cereal, you leave it in the bag too long, like you get that stale ickiness, and especially like in a week if you leave it not sealed properly. So this makes it definitely last a lot longer. I'm gonna have some new kitchen stuff coming up too, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
We also have a pet food feeder. Speaking of food containers and so forth, we love this thing. Hold on, here it is. Where's the video?
My favorite is the voice recording you could do with it.
Yeah, same here. I love the voice recording. Where is it? Dog feeder from live. Here it is.
Get your food, you filthy animal.
There we go. So get your food, you fit. Yeah, Mike makes fun of me because when I gave this to my mom, this records your voice, just so you know, guys. It records your voice so that you can like call your dog over if you're not home. And what it does is it says like, I did come get your food, you filthy animal. So every time now food came out, my mom heard that recording because I let her use it while she watched my dogs. And she was super annoyed at first, but I think she like secretly liked it. And the great thing about it is that it is 6 feedings a day, up to 1 to 50 portions, 50 obviously filling the bowl, 1 being the size of a golf ball. Is easy to clean. The top up here that you see my fingertips touching comes off, easy to clean, so you do not worry about destroying the electronic part. The bowl comes out, that can be clean. Airtight seal so the food doesn't get stale. It also has in the lid a moisture control packet you could put in there. Now these normally have really good with in-link coupons. Let's see, this brand, should I say? Drop it low, girl. See, there's the moisture control packet. This is an Amazon #1 bestseller. Let's see. The black 3-liter, because it comes in 3-liter and 5-liter, and depending how much food you want it to hold.
All the food.
Of the dog foods. It is 30% marked down. So
snap. Yeah, discounts.
So check that out. Love it. And yeah, it's a great find. Do I have any other kitchen stuff? Oh, I have Inkbird. You have any Inkbird?
I don't, but I'm gonna highlight my Geek Chef air fryer toaster while we're talking about this, since we're going on into the kitchen.
We're going on into the kitchen, guys. So now
trippy poo.
Food, we have also some Inkbird products. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Inkbird, but they are phenomenal as far as kitchen product. So think of it as they have a smart Bluetooth wireless meat thermometer. So I'm going to pull that video up so you can see it. So basically everything syncs to your phone with this. So from the app telling you what temperature it's at, you can set alerts, reminders. You don't have to open the oven and go to it to check exactly where your food's at. And they say actually opening the oven while you're cooking is not good for the food. Like it drops the temperature, brings the temperature back up. So as far as cooking purposes, technically you're not supposed to do that, but everyone does, obviously.
Hey, G, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. BRBs.
Go ahead. Product videos. Let's see here. Where's Ink Bird, guys? Where's my Ink Bird video? Here it is. I found you. Boom. All right, I'm gonna play this for a second. And then while Mike's gone, I remove him. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's share this. How's everyone doing out there today? Thank you so much for joining us here today. You guys are amazing. Every click, every follow means so much. You can click that follow button. It's really appreciated. So here we go. This is the wireless rechargeable smart thermometer for your kitchen, guys. You could cook fish, chicken, steak, whatever with it. That is magnetic. That's the hub. Okay. That recharges. You could either have 4 probes or 2 probes. And you just unravel it. And then the probe goes into the meat. You run it out the barbecue or oven. And you could stick that little hub right there on the countertop, or it's actually magnetic, so you can stick it to the top of the barbecue if you have a barbecue that it'll stick to. And then you just sync it to the app. And then periodically you could get alerts when it reaches a certain temperature, your meat. You could either check where the current state is at. It will also tell you what it thinks like a turkey should be at and alert you for that. It's really, really great. Think about like Thanksgiving and Christmas or holidays, guys. So if you're in the kitchen and you know how many times you have to run back and forth from you're getting ready, you want to check on your turkey, you're checking on this. What if you never have to go and open the oven again and just kind of like just poke your head in like the window and see how it is? This basically allows you to do that. And it's super, super, super easy to hook up. And again, rechargeable, you're not wasting batteries. And it's at a great price point. It's not super expensive. It's only right now $51 with a 17% markdown. Let's see if there's anything else going on with it. And for those of you who might want something a little bit simpler, we do have an instant read. Yes, guys, there's an additional 15% off the wireless barbecue thermometer right now. So 4 probes is originally $51.99. And then if you click right now, you get an additional 15% off. So that is about like $7 off, making it go under $50 in the $40 range, which is a steal for this, guys. I'm telling you, if you're someone who's in the kitchen a lot, this is great for you. Also, the meat thermometer, the instant read one, is literally just your simple poke and go scenario. You literally just flip it open, it turns on, you poke whatever it is, and within 2 seconds, you have a reading of the temperature, whether cold or hot items. It is waterproof, rechargeable. You're not wasting batteries on this thing. Let's see. There's normally good deals on this one, too. Yes, an extra 20% off, guys, so making it under $20 right now. Yes, so this is a great thing for the kitchen, especially someone if you're cooking meat a lot. You can even use it for ice cream, cold items. It's really something that's super, super helpful. And yeah, that's that. What else do we have here?
Also, yeah, Heidi, I see you.
Hi, Heidi. How are you doing, girl? We also have. Ooh, I'm gonna go into the top and air purifier really quick. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Dude,
this thing has been running since yesterday, by the way, because of the fire last night. This thing's been clutch in the living room.
Just make sure you change out the filter because any smoke that is sucked up, it might get like smoky in the filter.
Oh, my gooeyes. Yeah, we
so just check it out. All right, so we have
air purifier.
Air pure.
So guys, Tappan air purifier is one of the leading air purifiers, I think. I had a few before, which I absolutely love as well, but this one is one of my personal favorites. It was 99.97% of all airborne allergens. I keep this one in my daughter's bedroom. You can buy them depending on size too, guys. So they have one for certain square footage, depending on the room. That's how you judge what size air purifier you need, because if you buy one that's too small for the square footage, it's not going to work. Guys, this is an oil diffuser too. See that thing in my hand? That's a little sponge. Hi, Jeanette. That's a little sponge in there right there, okay? Then you drop a few drops of essential oils and you push it back into the back of the air purifier. And now it's also making the room smell amazing along with cleaning the air. So this removes smoke, pet dander, pollen in the air, dust mites, odors. So we have to wash our dog beds too. So we have one of these in our bedroom and we keep it running when, it's about that time to, clean the dog beds to help like get that nasty dog smell out. Because, you always say you're going to like wash the beds and it's 3 days later. You're like, shoot, I should have done that. Now we have the air filter. That's it. That's all you need to change. There's no like a million parts for the air filter, installing it. You take that bad boy out and then you put a new one in, and that's it. Also, it's black carbon on the filter, so there's like black carbon filtration system is a part of it. And I think the filters last a decent amount of time. I think up to 3 months, and then they're like $15 to replace. So you're getting a good longevity out of them. Super easy. Again, different square footage, different sizes. Love the top and air purifier. Mike said he was using it because he had a little whoopsie fire last night in his house. So he was using this to help clear out the smoke and the smell and everything. So that's actually the perfect way to use it as well. You know, if you have, even if you have someone who smokes in the house, you don't want that smell.
Yeah.
You know, not that I think it's not the 1990s. You probably shouldn't be smoking in your house, but
I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I agree.
But yeah. So with that being said, Mike, I'm going to tag you in.
Bam, tag G. So what I highlighted right now is because we're kind of like transitioned from the fitness side to the kitchen. And to me, this is kind of like a hybrid in between of something that you should have definitely in your kitchen, but also something that's just handy in the home. And this fits into me the kind of theme of like, just like having a fire extinguisher or having the car jumper cable system and battery pack that I have also in the carousel. The hot and cold pack. G, do you have the hot and cold pack on your end?
Yes, I do.
So let's highlight, if you want to, you don't have to highlight it, obviously, but I figured let's go over this bad boy. It comes in a pack of 3. They are both able to be used as hot packs or cold packs. So you can throw them in the freezer and use them as a cold pack. You can heat them up in the microwave if you want to, or throw them in hot water, really whatever you prefer. Obviously, throwing them in the microwave is going to be faster and easier. Use it as a hot pack and just follow the instructions on the back end because it gives you very like clear how long to throw it in the microwave, because I feel like you could definitely overdo it and get it too hot. So you want to be mindful of that. And then being able to, again, on this, like, let's say you get a bump or a bruise, or even just like might be stressed out. Like G has talked about the eye massager and self-care in the past. We've talked about this. To me, combining either hot and cold on your eyes, especially if you have like a migraine or a headache, can be a really soothing feeling and just be really nice, honestly. And especially with the summertime coming up, y'all, kids are going to, if you have kids, they're going to be outside. Oh, whoops. I'm sure it was for GMC, not me. Sorry. What do you mean, Jay? Oh, you're talking about Jeanette. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm just
Hi,
like
everyone.
Reading.
Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Gina. Either way.
Yeah. I'm just reading the messages. I think Gina or Jeanette was saying hi to all the Ginas in the chat.
Yeah, all the Ginas.
Right. And all the mics. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's my takeaway. Also, G, you know what I was thinking at the end? I realized I have like a fun little assignment that I was like, you know what? I don't know who I was going to ask this, and we don't have to do it live, but I have some questions I want to ask you.
Me?
And if you're down to go over them live, we could do them. I have to have these questions answered and posted by like 7:00 today. So I was thinking I have 2 questions for you that we can go over if you want to in the last 10 minutes. It's about your goals. It's like, hey, I want to help you with your goals and stuff, or maybe just understanding them and dig into them. So, but we'll dig into that later.
if you like, sure. Or why don't we? Yeah. Oh, you had to do it by 7. I was gonna say, why don't we do it on the podcast?
I would love to do it by the podcast, but it's like I have to have it done by. Actually, let me double check because it might actually. I have to have this submitted and done by. I think they said 7:44. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, by 7:44. Aw, that would have been a fun podcast talking point. But I figured towards the end, once we go through our products and while we're doing the race, this could be a fun little wrapping up talking point.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So that's kind of what I wanted to highlight on that. I do want to dig into our yoga handstand bench as well.
Let's do it. I think I have that too.
Let's pull that bad boy up, and I'm going to share with you guys. Little screen share.
Oh, maybe I don't have it, but I do have the toilet stool that kind of looks like it, so I'll do that one for while you do that.
From Daddy Mots. We got the daddy mark going down.
Yes, but you go ahead and go into the stand, the yoga stand.
Boom. All right, so let's check this bad boy out. So it comes, again, needing a little bit of assembly, but it's like super easy. It's like 4 steps. Look at this poster, by the way. I like to pause here just to show you how many different positions and resources come with the handstand. So there's so many applications to it. It's a 2-part bench. That's what it looks like put together. You could take the part off that where you would position your hand or your head and your shoulders. So if you want to do inverted moves, things like that, but you could also use it as a regular bench. You could even take that part out and use it as a pillow for different types of yoga movements and positions. So it's a very versatile bench and piece of equipment. Now, would this be the first thing I recommend for most people? No. However, if you're a yogi, if you're someone that's like serious about their yoga, or you're really getting into yoga, you're passionate, you want to work on your inversions, you want to work on your mobility, this can be a great tool for you to invest in. This may be actually a higher recommended item than I would for most people. But what, truthfully, to be transparent with you guys, if you have like $100 to spend, I wouldn't start with this. I would start with like resistance bands, maybe a foam roller, maybe something like that, soft tissue wise, a smart scale. Then after you do that, then things like this, maybe adjustable dumbbells, adjustable bench, this yoga bench, depending on, again, what your goals are, what your focuses are. But that's my 2 cents. And with that being said, G, I'm going to take it back to you. Also, I want to let you know, I use this. I see you have the exfoliating like hand brush. I forget what it's called. I used that 2 days ago, exfoliating not only my like body, but also got some good face exfoliation going down. Or a scrub brush. I don't even know if that's the right use of it.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Where's my daddy mods? Daddy.
Oh, the daddy mod.
Where is the toilet thing? I love how I have it.
Toilet
so, guys, here is the 100% bamboo foldable toilet stool. If you don't think you need one of these, you are sadly mistaken, okay? These things work amazing. And if you have a little one, it's great as a toilet stool. So we have this, I think it only comes in bamboo color, but it folds down. It can either be put on the side of the toilet when you're not using. I keep it out 24/7. Like, I have no shame in my toilet game. So love the fact that it is foldable. So say for whatever reason my daughter's like starting to climb on this, I don't really want it out all the time, I can. She's been pretty good with it. She hasn't tried the climbing, but it does make a great toilet stool in the sense of like if you have a toddler who's potty training and you need them to like have a little extra boost to get up there. It's a great like little stair they could use by the toilet. But again, the health benefits and main purpose of this is to help you go to the bathroom, if we're being honest. And it does for me, from my personal experience. I use it while I was pregnant. It helps. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It's 16% marked down right now. Way nicer than the plastic ones. Oh, Gina, it is so much nicer. And it even has guards on the bottom of the leg so that doesn't scratch up your floor or make that like noise. You know, like when something rubs against the floor and it makes it like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, it doesn't do that. And it's 100% bamboo. It looks great in your bathroom. They came a long way since the Squatty Potty.
Squatty Potty.
Well, yeah. So sorry, I got distracted for a second. But yeah, love the toilet stool. Really great. Another bathroom, or it's not even bathroom. I guess it could be under self-care. Let me remove this. Is the silicone scrubber.
Oh yeah, that's my jammy jam right there.
Woo. Look at that.
Look at the smoothness.
So guys, you should use this every day. This is a full body scrubber. Exfoliate. Really good to use. You should be exfoliating your body at least once a week, especially summertime's coming up, guys. It's super affordable, super easy to use. It's an Amazon choice and bestseller. Wear it like a glove. 1, 2, 3. You can hear the jellies. Has a bunch of different bristles all over it for exfoliation. Doot. And that's it.
Boom.
But love it, $6.99. With that being said, Mike, I'm going to pass the puck over to you.
Pass it this way. So I'm going to dig into some of the apparel that we're going to be wearing during our workouts, especially with springtime coming up. The 2-in-1 men's athletic shorts that I have highlighted right now, I think are a perfect example of that. And they have some really cool, versatile, little like nuanced details to it that I'm going to highlight for you guys. And one of them is the loop that you can actually put. So you got let's meet that. The loop you can put on the back left side, there's a loop that I was like, at first I was like, I don't know what this is for. And then I started like looking at the details a little bit more. I'm like, oh, this is for either a towel or your shirt. If you're taking your shirt off and like you're running, especially now it's springtime where I live and where Gina is, like it's going to be getting warmer. So depending on where you're at, maybe it's already warm, maybe it's cold, but like that's the cool thing about Amazon. We have people literally all over the world. So seasons are going to look different. But if it's getting warmer where you're at, or it is warm where you're at, having these shorts are great. And you have the kind of like compression layer underneath so you get good support for your hips. It's got a nice little pocket there. It has a compression pocket underneath the shorts themselves. Then the shorts actually have pockets that you can put things in. And then again, that loop on the back left side, you can throw in a towel if you're at the gym or you're working out, you want to be able to dry things off, or you sweat a lot, you want to just help keep things dry. Or on the flip side, if you want to, again, take your shirt off and not hold it in your hands, because if you're like me and your hands get super sweaty and then you hold it, it's just going to make it sweatier. So being able to throw this in that loop pocket, or that little loop that it has on the back left side, keeps the shirt dry, keeps your towel dry, keeps whatever you want dry. You're not going to get it all sweaty. And I think it's a really cool, innovative feature. Plus, for the price point for these right now, them being $20, or I lied, $21, or $20.96 technically. Now you also get a $2 off Finland coupon. So I should say under $20. It's a great option. And like, I like to stack up on shorts like these where I'll get one for like every day of the week. So I usually don't just get one, and they have a variety of colors and mixing and matching on the compression color to the actual shorts themselves. So I highly recommend taking advantage not only of the price point, but because it's going to be going into spring and summertime, if it is near where you live and it's going to be warmer, this is a great option to have. And they have not only the pockets on the sides, but on the back side, they have a little zipper as well. So if you want to like put your keys in there, zip it up to make sure you don't lose them if you're running, things like that. Definitely a clutch option to have. And kind of sticking with the fitness apparel theme here, I'm going to dig into the other options that we have, and they are the shorts as well, but these are not with the compression layer underneath. Let's say for whatever reason you're like, you know what, Mike, I love those shorts, but I don't actually want to wear compression underneath, whether it's because you don't like how it feels for whatever reason, or it's I don't know, whatever. You can kind of feel however you want to feel about it. We have also a pair of shorts by Kufandi that have a non-compression short layer underneath, which I'll show you guys as well. Check these bad boys out, put them on display. So I'm pretty pumped about whoop. And you'll be able to see me just kind of like working through them. Again, they're comfortable. The only thing I will say for both of these shorts, the 2-in-1 compression and these, is as you can see, they don't go down to the knees. So I personally like my shorts when I'm hanging casually around to go down to my knees. I like them a little bit warmer, but in the summer and the warmer months, especially for exercise, these are a great fit, in my opinion, to be able to cover you and do what you need and have pockets and all that fun stuff, but not feel restrictive at the same time, especially when it's warmer. I feel like the longer they are, you're going to overheat. It can also feel a little restrictive as you're going through squats, running, bicycling, different exercises, or just being active and doing stuff around the house. These can also definitely just kind of chill in. Again, it has the pockets on both sides. Cool thing about these is they actually have zippers for the pockets, so you don't have to worry about anything falling out. So you'll see me right here displaying, you know, the ability to zip them up and prevent them from falling out of your pocket, especially if you've ever like had your phone in your pocket, lay down for the bench. You can do a bench press and then the falls out of your pocket or something like that. And you don't want to worry about, like, if you're like me too, and you like, oh, I'll just leave it on the floor, which I've had people and like friends of mine say, which is a great call, but I tend to forget my stuff. So I always like to keep it with me when possible, or keeping it with my keys. So like, I know if I have my keys, I'm going to be able to leave, but keeping my phone and my keys together tends to be clutch. But those are some of the fitness apparel side of things I wanted to hit. And with that being said, G, I'm going to pass the puck on over to you, homie. What you got?
Hello. Let's see.
What we got?
Let's do the comforter. I don't think I have a video. Might get to remove the. Oh, there we go. Let's move. There we go.
Move it.
So, basically, this comforter is an all seasons square quilted. Love this bad boy. And also, I'm trying to think of what else was. There's a feature about this I really. It had the pockets for it, so it could be used as a duvet insert or a regular comforter. Now, what I told them about the comforter. Sorry, not what I told them. Because I was telling my mom about this comforter, that this is really great for all seasons because it keeps you warm in the winter and cool in the summertime. It's not too heavy, not too thick, and with the stitching, guys, that box stitching is. It kind of keeps the fluff in where it's supposed to be. So if you wash it, it is machine washable. It will stay where it needs to go. It doesn't go all over the place, so on and so forth. So I really love this one. It is 38% marked down right now, guys. 38% marked down. What else we got? Do you have the masks, Mike?
I don't in the carousel anymore. They dropped them on me. They're like, hey, talk about this stuff instead.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to go and touch base in them just yet. What about your new massage gun?
Ooh, I got the Talco. I was talking about that before, but we can highlight it again if you want.
Yeah, I have it. I put it in mine.
Do it. Let's go over the Talco massage gun. So this bad boy has a deal of the week. So it's got a nice discount. I think it's 30%. Let me double check. It's 33% on mine, or the one I've highlighted right now. I have a few different variations of the Talco massage gun. I actually have it right here, both in the boxing. And then as you can tell, it comes with a nice little travel case. Now, the cool thing about this one, it comes with 10 attachment heads and it has 20 different speed control levels. So you can go through 20 different levels of the speed for the percussion side of it. And just then it has another in-link coupon for the one I have highlighted. I'll check on yours as well, G. Let's see. Mine has a $10 off in-link coupon.
And I think I had the same one highlighted as you did. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I put the same one that you did, and you had it with, since it was so nice, I figured, like, why not keep it in there? Again, we always have like the different massage guns in our lives, so guys, stay tuned for like different pricing, different types of massage guns. Did you tell them about the giveaway too?
Ooh, no, I didn't even mention the giveaway too. That's a good point.
I don't think anyone noticed that it had the thing scrolling on the bottom.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a giveaway again today, like this stream. But the interesting part about this is we're going to have a surprise for you. I was talking about this yesterday on the stream, that I have some demo products that we use for when like we work with a company and they send us products to be able to test it before we share it with you guys. Because I don't like to just share things with you guys. Obviously, I want to test it. I want to use it. And I give you my honest opinion, and so does Gina. So we have some of these products, and some of them, while they were great, I'm actually not really using in my day-to-day. So I figured, as a way to give back to you guys, as well as being able to just kind of like pay it forward a little bit and kind of send some good vibes, that I would have this dynamic of giving it away and doing maybe a little mystery box dealio here. So that's what we're going to do, guys, for the giveaways. We'll not only do our like fitness package, the $1,500 fitness package giveaway, but I'm going to add in a bonus little mystery box if you want that. You don't have to take it, because let's say you don't feel comfortable, because these have been unboxed before. Like a few of them, I actually have extras that I hadn't even unboxed, but most of these products are going to be unboxed and that we had to demonstrate or record or do videos with. But other than that, they're pretty much like brand new. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Who's excited? Who's in for that giveaway?
Yeah, who wants to be a pull-out? We'll do some giveaway tonight too, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll do that tonight, and we'll do, again, the fitness package. Maybe we'll even do like, I'm trying to think, since Caleb's coming on, and then I have another fight coach, like a super high level fight coach that's also a Division I or a collegiate strength conditioning coach that works with professional athletes as well as collegiate athletes. Shout out to Jeff Lee. We're going to have him come on. I'm just waiting for which week he'd like, but he said he'd love to come on as well. So we're getting like April and May is getting booked up, y'all, for a bunch of different.
You need to let me know. You haven't put anything on the calendar yet for who else is for the rest of April who's on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't have anyone yet, except for next week. We have a Migs, who I sent you that email for, but everyone else hasn't confirmed any other times. But I know they're like, hey, we want to come on, so we're just trying to find the right week. And then Heidi, I got you in for the giveaway. So we got Heidi in. So we got one person in for the giveaway. The way the giveaways work, y'all, is we got to get at least 2 people here. So let's get at least 2 people in on the giveaway, and then we can get a fun, not only the fitness package giveaway, but then a cool product that it's going to be like a mystery product that I'm going to send you guys. So again, you're going to want to like share your address with me for me to be able to mail it out if you're comfortable with that. Also, to just set expectations, I'm not going to probably ship them within 24 hours. It's probably going to take 3 to 5 business days for me to just package it and get it picked up. Just a heads up. And we got Gina. Gina's in beautiful. So we at least got 2 for our giveaway. But yeah, after I got the massage gun, Gia, that's pretty much all the products I got. I kind of finished up a little early because I was like cycling through things while you were chitty chatting. So I don't know if you have other things.
I have the handbag because we got a chunk of time. We got like almost 20 minutes.
Do you want to know what my strategy is? So I was thinking we could do the giveaway, but I could run you through these questions I have for you, because this is a fun little thing, and it'll take about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we could do the giveaway.
Okay, we could do that too. How about this though? No, that's fine. Mike, can you if you want to start the process of the giveaway? I just want to run to the potty really quickly while you do that.
Let's do it. She's going to get her potty on. So what we're going to do, y'all, I'm doing a screen share. So we got Heidi and we got Gina in. We're going to be doing the giveaway a little bit sooner. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to see. I'm going to drop some messages here in the chat. If you guys are on like Facebook or YouTube or any of the other platforms we're streaming on, hop on over to Amazon. We have the live stream link for both Gina and myself in the description on any platform that you're on or in the comments. So you should be able to click on that, come over here, and let us know that you want in on the giveaway. And I'm just typing this in the chat. Anyone else want in on the giveaway? We'll give it like a minute. And then if anything, we'll just do like Heidi and Gina. And then again, guys, I'm going to constantly reiterate this message. I'm impacting 25,000 lives over the next, now it's less than 100 days. It's like 90 days. So if you know anyone that could benefit from working with us, with myself, with my team. Now, we're not going to be able to provide one-on-one free coaching to everybody, but if, let's say, you want coaching, we obviously have paid programs for that. But let's say financially you can't afford it, you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. We have scholarship programs we're willing to grant to those that are open to that. Start by just going to lifestyleoffitness.com, take our body type quiz, and then we'll take it from there. And especially if you show up for the body type quiz, you do the kind of like actionable steps. So it gives you nutrition insight and training insight. And then you tell me like, hey, Mike, I can't afford this, but I'd love to work with you. I'd love to go through a nutrition course and all the other resources that you have that you could share. We'll happily go through that. And listen, if I got to set up 10,000 people with a scholarship, even if I got to set up all 25,000 people with a scholarship, I'll happily do that, because we've set up our systems now where I can just like put people into the class and into the course, and it doesn't take as much time from me or my team. But again, if you guys want, and then Busy, I got you in. If you guys want additional like support and coaching, obviously we're going to have like paid programming for that, but that's always not necessarily a need to have. Doing good, doing good. How you doing? Just excited, man. I'm living in gratitude today, dude. I definitely had an interesting 24 hours. I know Gina's been having an interesting last like 48 or like 72 hours. So just grateful, man. Grateful we're here, woke up healthy, ready to kick butt, take names, all that good stuff. All right. So we got Heidi, we got Gina, we got Busy. I'm going to give it like maybe another minute. We'll give it until Gina gets back. How about that? When Gina gets back, then we're going to run the race. I'll say race is closed. And then and then I'm going to ask Gina some questions. And this can actually be like a great demo for you guys as well. Cause this is like, even though I'm going to ask it to Gina and pick her brain, I'm going to kind of pose it to all of you guys. And I want to hear kind of, if you guys want to share in the comments, if you feel comfortable with it, or in the chat, feel free to share your perspective in the chat, and I'll happily kind of break some of that stuff down. And then while we're doing this, let's actually go over. I have my Smooth Sat scooter highlighted, so I'm just going to actually play a B-roll on that really quick for you guys while we're going through that, and then we'll get right on into the Racy Poo. So again, for the Smooth Sat, it's got 8-inch wheels. This one can go up to, I believe it's 221 pounds. For the heavier side of it, it's for kids as young as 8 all the way up to adults. It's got this cool little kickstand here, so you can just kind of pull up and park. It's got a collapsible feature right here, so you can push on that, collapse it, folds it in half, be a little bit more space efficient. You got the adjustable handlebars, raising it up in height, bringing it down. It's got the brake on the back end, so you just got to put weight and pressure on it, and you'll brake and be able to slow that bad boy down. And this to me is another great, it's just a great option to have. Like, let's say you're not a huge fan of running or riding your bike outdoors or things like that, but you want either yourself or your kids to get outside, and you think this might be a more realistic or attractive option. It's to me about being able to pick things that you think you're realistically going to do and fit into your life, or that your kids are going to do, or your loved ones are going to do. So sharing something like this with them can go a really long way. But that's one thing I just wanted to highlight really quick, because I realized that was the last product I didn't share with you guys. And with that being said, let's go back to our giveaway here. And then when G gets back, we're going to get our Racy Poo on. So again, we got Heidi, we got Gina, we got Busy. If anyone else wants in, just comment giveaway. We'll get you guys in there. And other than that, then we're going to break down. I got some questions for Gina that I'm going to ask you guys that are going to be, I think, helpful in everything we kind of got going on right now. Also, let me know in the chat while we're kind of like, now we're just hanging out. Ooh, I realized Gina doesn't have her music on, so I'm going to put some music on, y'all. We got to rock out, right? You guys want to rock out to some musica? Oh, get some Frank Sinatra going. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite things to play at the end of Muay Thai classes, just to help kind of like shut it down. I just shared this live on both my Facebook pages. Oh, well, thanks, Heidi. I really appreciate that. Like, seriously, that means a lot. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing it. And anyone else that is jumping in because Heidi shared it, welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for dropping by. Again, we've got the giveaway going down here. And then I'm going to be hitting G with some questions that we're going to go around some goals and some big motivational factors in her life that I'm curious about. I want to get nosy on. And again, I'll pose the same questions to you guys as well. Oh, G's back.
I'm back.
Bam. All right. So I was rocking out to some Frank Sinatra. All right. So that means the race is officially closed. So I'm going to type that in. The race is closed, and we're going to get rocking. Also, Heidi shared this on her Facebook page because she's trying to show us some support. G.
Thank you. Thank you, Heidi.
We appreciate you guys. And not that you didn't have to share and stuff like that, but thanks for doing that. And again, if you even like what I was talking about, like trying to impact 20 or I'm impacting 25,000 lives. If you maybe don't, or you're already doing it, or you don't think you'll benefit from it, or for whatever, may not be a good time for you. But if you know someone that would benefit from it, feel free to share this with them. Feel free to tag them. Again, we're impacting 25,000 lives. And I want every single one of you watching to be a part of that. If you feel value will be added. So let's put 60 seconds on the clock. And let's get our emoji race going. Now, cool thing about this emoji race is we not only have our $1,500 fitness package on the line, or you get the choice of a $1 Amazon gift card. But when you email me this time, email me your address, and you're going to get a mystery prize sent to you. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be something that we've demo tested from one of our products, because we get sent obviously all these products to demo test, and some of them I just don't use day to day. So I'd rather pay it forward and give it to you guys as a thanks for being a part of this amazing community.
Well, go.
And then Heidi saying, I still got to look you up now that you gave me the name to look for, Mike. Just been super busy. Yeah, no rush, Heidi. I know how it goes, but yeah. Whatever you want to look it up, check things out, or I'm always here. Go. Who's going to pull it out? Who's got this? It's always in the last 10. So this is where the sprint happens. This is where the winner's going to pull it out. Oh, there it is. Bam. Just don't mind my messages popping up. Yeah, Busy. Congratulations to Busy.
Busy in the house.
Boom. So Busy, I see you. Yeah, so Busy. Here's how it's going to go. I'm going to just copy and paste my messages again. So not only are you going to email me if you want the Amazon gift card or if you want the fitness package, but also send me your address if you want me to send you a little surprise bonus pack of a product that we're doing as a surprise giveaway, almost like a mystery box, so to speak. And everyone else just...
I was going to say, what do you want to see in it? What would you guys want in a mystery box?
Yeah, give us some recommendations, because I'm going to surprise you in this first one, but especially with some of the stuff that we have. Think about it, like all the products that we have in our carousel and our streams are products that we've been sent to test or that we already have bought ourselves. So anything that you could see that we've talked about might be on the line. So just to give you some ideas of some inspiration. And just shoot me an email with your address too, and I'll send you out that mystery box. Again, it's probably going to be the next 3 to 5 business days. I'll send it out, so then you won't get it for another 3 to 5 business days. So maybe it'll be in the next 2 to 3 weeks. You'll be getting it in the mail. Just a heads up for timing and context. But with that being said, G, I got some fun questions for you. If you're down to get to it. Everybody follow along on this question journey we got going down. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side, and then there's really 2 staple questions we're going to dig into here. I'm going to pull up my first one here. And some of these I kind of know, but I want to hear them from your mouth. You know what I mean? I want to hear from your perspective. So I'm going to keep cycling through our products. And again, I'm going to cycle through the products while we're bringing it home here in the next 10 minutes. If you guys have questions on anything, feel free to let me know. So the number one big question here is, if you think about, if we were to take a step back here, it's the big, maybe more, this is going to seem a generic question, but we're going to get very specific with it, is what do you want? So I'm going to get more specific with that. So if you look at your life and you had to pick one goal, what would be the biggest goal you would like to accomplish? Now, I'm going to give you some kind of pieces to it. Do not limit yourself with what you think is realistic right now. If you had to be in an ideal world, what would be the world you would create? What would your day look like? What would be the biggest goal you'd like to accomplish? Yeah, that's how you know we're on the right side. You got to think about it.
I would say I want, if I had the biggest goal to have, I know this might even sound cliche because I feel like this might be an answer everyone says, because I don't know what a price point, or even maybe I'm not wording it correctly, but
it's whatever you think.
I would like to have investments, and my company bring in I don't want to say a number, because I don't want to say $1 million business, because I don't know.
Why not?
Because again, saying you have $1 million business doesn't mean it's a profitable business.
So you could say $1 million in profit annually. Like you could get as specific as you want or as detailed as you want.
Well, I think I just said I just want an extremely highly profitable investments in businesses, and that would be my goal. Like, whether it's,
Okay.
500,000 a year, which I'd be, happy with, but also like I want to shoot really high. Yeah, of course, anyone would want $1 million in a profitable business. You know what I mean? But, as long as I can live comfortably and like it's paying my bills and then I have then some, to me, then I'm winning. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to dig deeper here if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
And what I'm hearing is that it's not about the money. Like the money is really just being a tool to facilitate a certain type of life that you want to live. Is that fair to say?
Say it one more time. I couldn't hear the last part.
So the money to really is just a tool. This is how I look at it. So I might just be projecting my own view. Is the money is just a tool for you to be able to live a certain type of life that you want to live. So like, not being stressed, saying, hey, like, okay, cool. We have oil being delivered. I don't have to worry about where that's coming from. I'm just like making up.
I just never have to worry about money.
Yeah. All right. So now let's look at that life. Like, how does that impact the rest of your life? How does that impact your relationship with Logan? How does that impact your relationship with Josh, with your family, with me, with like the choices you make, your day to day? Like, how do you see that changing things? What does that change, if anything? Because maybe you want to do all the things you're currently doing. It just changes how much time you spend doing them.
One, being less stressed, 100%. Definitely relieve a lot of tension between me and my husband.
Okay.
Because it is a struggle of like where money's coming from sometimes.
Sure.
And then as far as my relationship with, anything else, I don't think it would change because I mean, I guess if I had that type of money, I could hire people to help me run my business, but I feel like I would still be working and stuff like that, but maybe it would relieve, some more time for my family. But, I think otherwise overall, it'll still be pretty, on the same track.
Cool. So really the big difference or the big impact it's making is some of the quality of life dynamics of just stress. That's what I'm hearing, at least. It's really the stress. A lot of stress is kind of generated from, especially being in New York, from my experience and what I know about just us and our like lives and upbringing and knowing where New York's at now. There's a lot of stress around this. So like my life, and then Busy's just tagging in as well. My life goal at the moment is to try and get rid of the chronic migraine so that I can accomplish more life goals. So let's even take that, if you don't mind me kind of digging into that, Busy. So like, what will that do for your life? What would be some things that you would end up doing if you didn't have those chronic migraines? What decisions would you make? What would be some life goals you would go after and accomplish? And now tagging it back to you, G. So what do you think is holding you back from that? Now let's look at so what are some of the barriers this is like my health coaching skills kicking in a little bit now, is like, what do you think are some of the barriers kind of stopping you or getting in the way from having like $1 million profitable run rate annually, just for example, or less, even if we take the number off of it, but living in a stress-free quality of life dynamic where, there's not that stress of the financial burden of things?
Well, just getting more clients. That would save, bringing a lot more revenue and stuff like that. So, getting more clients, having the connections to more brands to work with, and being able to scale on a bigger level, and people knowing the brand exposure.
Ooh, so at this point, it sounds like being able to, again, that scaling dynamic is key. So bringing on more clients and having more brand partnerships. Those like the two, would you say those are two big takeaways? That's what I'm hearing are the two big ones. I don't know if maybe there's other dynamics maybe missing.
Wait, say that one more time. What two dynamics missing?
So the two barriers that you kind of were saying is that it's the scaling of the business. So meaning how many clients that you have, and then also how many brand partnerships that you have. So if we gave you more brand exposure. So maybe that's like the big one. So when you say brand exposure, is that brand for you specifically or having more connections to other brands?
Both. Yeah, both, to be honest with you, because I think a lot of brands, don't take you seriously because they don't think you have like the qualifications. So like brands hit you up and like, oh, I could pay you $50 a video. I'm like, I'm not giving my time $50 for a video. That's not like what I do. That's not what we're out here doing. So
for sure. So I think that's so you're clear on like, again, obviously what your time's worth and the exchange of that. So then it's a matter of being able to just get those opportunities with other brands. And if so knowing that, like, that's like the barrier, right? So now what are some things that we can do that we could focus on to bridge that gap? Like, so probably already things we're already doing, maybe that, but I'm just curious. So because like there's two components to this. One, I'm just like curious to know so I can support you, and B, doing this on a public platform, think of how many thousands of people watch our streams, and then like who knows who's actually out there that might be able to say, oh, I'm a brand that wants to work with you, or like I might be able to help. Like, so I've learned, and I'm continuously learning, I'm still working on this because I'm really bad at this sometimes, on like just putting it out there to accept help, because I'm really bad at accepting help sometimes. So saying like, hey, audience, like, what do you guys like, even say, tell us, what brands do you want to see us work with? Who should Gina be reaching out to? Because I just asked our virtual assistant that we have kind of putting that spreadsheet together. I was like, hey, so like for the next month, I want you to start seeking out brands for us and adding their contact information. So they're going to send me back a proposal on that.
Yeah.
So that could be something we put out there as well. So I'm wondering,
I've added a few brands too, and what I started doing too is looking at my reports at the end of the month, or even every weekly, and looking at brands that I do best in, so that like when we reach out to them, that like we could say like, hey, I sold X amount of this or that, and blah blah blah. So I put some, like, even you, Mike, you should do that too. Is like take a moment or one day, like look at your month report, do it by name, and look at the brands that really sold well for you. And then we could kind of try to reach out to them and say, hey, I reach out to a few so far that like are baby brands and stuff like that. So that should, hopefully help with that list as well.
Excuse me. Nice. I think that's a perfect actionable step that we can both take together. So it's being able to really like double down, or the idea of like, hey, let's narrow in on these are the brands that we're already like sending the most money to you anyway. So imagine if we focused even more so on that with our streams and with the content and with the things that we're enjoying, because we already obviously are talking about, or you're already talking about things we're talking about naturally are already things that we enjoy. So boom, G. Well, I appreciate you kind of entertaining my questions and digging into that. I'm wondering now, the last piece, I want to tie in some like emotions and some visual and visceral sensations, meaning let's think about, we fast forward a year from now. GMC Influence is running at $1 million profit run rate. So after all your bills are paid, after salaries are paid out, you have $1 million profit in the business. What does that look, feel, taste, sound like? What's all the things that you're doing? Like, what does that look like? What does that feel like? What are the foods you're eating? What's how's your workouts? What's the day look like? Give me all the deets.
I mean, it would definitely be.
How do you wake up?
Way happier, of course, in the sense
of that.
I
mean, like, do you wake up to an alarm? Do you wake up on your own naturally? Like, what's that look like even?
Unless I have like a live stream or a meeting, I normally don't set an alarm to wake up either way. Which Logan's normally
not much change there.
No, yeah, Logan's normally our alarm clock. She's up by 9 o'clock.
Same.
So it's not like I really technically need an alarm clock. I think today she woke up like 9:30 because she went to bed late last night. For some reason, she wouldn't fall asleep till 10. But wake up, yeah, right. Wake up when we wake up, and then it just go into, if I had $1 million business, it would be when I have $1 million business, it would be like, maybe I have a chef now where, they make me my meal prep and I don't have to worry about the stress of whether I'm eating healthy. I know someone's making me healthy meals every day every day, all day for me and my family. Fitness, I could afford the gym membership I want. I really want to be a part of Lifetime Fitness. But they're like $300 a month.
Dude, that place is intense.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Beautiful. No, it's beautiful. I've been there.
It's worth every penny, but I can't afford $300 a month. They do offer a family. They do offer a family plan where I think it's like for $300, you can bring your entire family. I think for one person, it's $150. Yeah. If I remember correctly, when last,
like 175 or 200. It's like somewhere in the 150 to 200 range.
The thing is, if you sign up for the family plan, it also, not to get sidetracked, but it also includes aftercare programs for the children. Clutch. So the bus actually from their school can take them there. There's a bus that can pick them up from school. You can sign them up, and they have like karate classes, dance classes. They have after school where they do the homework with them there. They could play, all that stuff. And then you could go to the gym, work out, then pick up your kid and go home. So that's something like I really always wanted to be a part of. So that would be like a gym thing. And then I'd have trainers. I'd have people who could actually work out with me. I would invest in like, a really good studio. And who knows if we still be living in this house, possibly since we bought it, maybe even rent it out, do a situation where we rent this house out, turn it into a 2-family apartment and do something like that. And then we would just, be able to have a second car. That kills us right now too. We can't afford a second car right now. So,
right, it's stressful.
So have a second car, not worried about that I'm restricted. I can't go here. I can't go there. And maybe also hire some help as far as Logan, in the sense of like, my mom can't do it all the time, but Josh wants to work more. So maybe have someone like an in-house helper for a few hours a day, not saying I wouldn't want a nanny, but maybe like more of like a maid who would do my laundry or something.
Sure.
Just the help. It's just I think the financial brings on an obscene amount of help that you can have, even if it's someone coming in once a month to clean my house. If I want to do my laundry once, this and that. And it's all things you can physically do, but it's just a stressor in the back of your mind that's like, I gotta get this done. I gotta get that done. Like right now I have like 2 bins of laundry I know I have to get done. Can I hold off? They're not like necessities right this second. I'm not going to die if I don't do my laundry, but it's always, to me, in the back of my head, like, it's not done, it's going to bother me. So, yeah.
I think that's powerful, dude. So again, I'm going to just reiterate what I'm hearing. And I appreciate the entertainment, because now, like, I want to obviously help support you on this. I mean, I did before too, but like, I feel like, being able to share that in this kind of like a platform can potentially be helpful in putting that out there. That's why I even like talking about changing 25,000 lives as like, that's like a massive goal for me. Even so, going to your point is like, the money's just a tool to help facilitate a better quality of life. That's like the big thing I'm hearing, is better quality of life for you, and being able to have less stress kind of injected into your life. And then if something is getting stressful, being able to migrate that over to something, then your resources and the money tools that you have can now operate and handle. For example, doing laundry, food shopping, cooking the food, keeping things clean. Like, you could just focus on living your best life, going where you want to go, having the resources you want to have, having the life experiences. I think that's super powerful, dude. I appreciate you sharing that. We're gonna get that going, dude. And we're already doing it. So, but I'm just saying, because like, think about it. By the end of 2023, or this is 2022. By the end of 2022, we're both going to be A-listers. And like, I'm not saying A-listers is like an auto ticket to X many dollars. And this is also like saying, with your support, everybody, you guys listening, obviously, followers is a big part of that. To be super transparent with you, I think we need, like, I don't even know what the number is now. Is it 1,000, 2,000? I want to say something like that, like 2,000 followers on Amazon, just to even apply, amongst other metrics and parameters you got to hit. So your support obviously means a tremendous amount. So if you guys, don't worry about like spending money and stuff like that, but if you do want to support us, just by following and engaging and hanging out with us and sharing your own stuff, goes a massive, massive way. So I'm just going to throw that out there. And again, think about, and we could dig into this maybe later tonight as well, and I'll do this drill with Caleb as well as an exercise, but like thinking like, hey, when you're an A-lister, how much not only you can charge with brands, but then that opens up the door to other brand partnerships and the legitimacy to that, like things like Hyundai that are now doing like Amazon deals because of A-lister celebrities and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just a lot with these brands, especially ones who are like, I literally got 6 brands hit me up this week, which is great, but they're like, oh, we can only afford $30 per video, or only $30 per live stream. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right? Like, you're really like testing my patience. And don't get me wrong, there's times when I come down on pricing, but it's just like, no, I'm not doing brand deals for X amount of money for you to just turn around and say this. No, like, and as influencers and streamers and content creators, we got to stick together and say like, hey, because I guarantee there are influencers who are like, I'll do it for $30, and
they'll do it for free. Like, I would say, like, I'm even, to be super transparent, like, if it were something like, if it were a sauna, and that's like a crazy high ticket price.
No, that's a different story. And I tell every influencer, yes, there's always that one product. And when it comes to a high-end product, I'll always tell my influencers that I manage, I said, hey, they offered me like $10 to do a video, but this is a Peloton.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm using it. If it was Peloton, they probably have a budget. And that's the thing you got to consider too. If it's like Nike hits you up and they say they don't have a budget, they're lying. They have a budget. So like you got to kind of weigh that too. So if it's a no-name sauna company that's just starting out and they said, hey, we'll give you a $500 sauna. We're not known yet. Can you do it in exchange for a sauna? Okay. Maybe yes. Like, there's always that one product and you got to weigh out what the brand is. If McDonald's hits you up and they want to work with you, they have they have money in their pocket for marketing. So it's all like a give and take scenario.
Dude, fun fact. I'm going to be super trans. I'll leave it with this because now we're getting towards the end. I have to get ready on a call in like 5 minutes. I actually sold all my like McDonald's, Wendy, any stocks of companies that I don't actually ethically or morally agree with what they're doing. In the past, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to own stock in it to diversify my portfolio, which I still do. But now every choice I make with my investments, with my personal things, what I support with business, like I want it to be a reflection of my own core beliefs. So like, I don't even want to own McDonald's stock. I don't even want to make money off them. I don't want to own like dude, I was getting like almost 9% on dividends with Sunoco, I sold my stock just because like I don't even want to support them and be a part of that at this point.
Good job,
but
Mike.
Anyways, just sharing it with you guys. Not saying that's what you guys need to do, but like just throwing that out there. With that being said, so I'm going to say that's all I've got. We'll be back tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time. We got Caleb coming on as a guest. He's a Muay Thai world champion, multiple time champion, well over 50 fights. He's a professional Muay Thai fighter now. We'll dig into some more with him as well.
Yes, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit that reminder button. We both have our podcast scheduled for tonight. So make sure you click in, tune in, and we will see you guys there tonight. Bye, guys.
Y'all. Bye.